Welcome to life. Today I want to address us as Africans. For I have witnessed, I have seen, I have observed the reality. We have remained for too long under the dominion of the Western world, and that should no longer be allowed to continue. Our generation, the generation coming after us, must rise up and say no. Not long ago, it was reported that Madagascar, the country of Madagascar, has found a cure for coronavirus and a preventive medicine as well for coronavirus. They call it COVID Organic. And the World Health Organization said they should not use it. They should not advertise it. They are not going to approve it for them to use it. We must free ourselves from this mental slavery. When did World Health Organization began to tell us the food that we should eat in our houses? They are waiting for the Western world to produce the vaccine, to produce the medicine, so that Africa will give them our money, and then they will take our money and send us the drug. We must say no to this nonsense. It has existed for too long. We must break off from this yoke. Isaac gave Jacob dominion over his brother Esau. In the book of Genesis chapter 27 verse 40, Isaac made a provision. He told Esau, by the sword thou shalt live, and you will serve your brother. But when thou shalt be strengthened, when thou shalt have dominion, you will break the yoke of your brother Jacob off your neck. God has a provision for us to break through, break out from this dominion, from this mental slavery. How can Africa produce a medicine, a drug that they have proved and they have tested and found out that it is a cure for coronavirus? And they are telling us, we cannot approve it. You don't use it. What nonsense is that? Africa, rise up. Madagascar, sell this drug to the whole of Africa. Let's use it. They cannot tell us the food that we are to eat in our own country, in our own houses. This dominion must come to an end. This mental slavery must come to an end, Africa. Let it come to an end. When we were growing up, I know that our people had herbs with which they cured sicknesses like malaria. As I was growing up as a young boy, I never drank one chloroquine. It was always a herb that my mother used to prepare, and I would drink it when malaria comes, and it will go. Why are we throwing away Africans, our own heritage? Why are we throwing away and we are going for the Western world to give us all these drugs that they are producing? They all came from herbs, from trees. And we have these trees in Africa. Why should we just stay and wait and watch them? They are trying to find a vaccine. They are trying to find a medicine that will be able to cure coronavirus or prevent it from happening. And we have produced one in Africa, in Madagascar. And they are telling us not to use it, that it will be like self-medication. Self-medication. What is wrong with self-medication? If you are sick and you know what will help you get free from your sickness, who said that you should wait for a doctor to come before you take it? Africa, wake up. Let's rise up. Let's say no to this mental slavery. Our people have been endowed with wisdom. They are herbs, they are people, herbalists. They prepare medicines and people would take them and be cured. Why are we throwing them away? If you are a herbalist, you are not an evildoer. You are not satanic. You are not a worshiper of idol. You are not a witch. God has simply endowed you with knowledge with which you know that this and this can work when somebody is sick of this. And nobody should categorize you as a witch doctor. You are not a witch doctor. You are a herbalist. You are somebody that believes in herbs. And God gave us these herbs so that we can use them and use them to treat any form of ill health that we may have. Africa, let's free ourselves from mental slavery. God bless you. Amen.